One lonely evening alone home, end up with carpal tunnel syndrome. Here I am, known for giving heavy backaches, grown and living off a little Debbie snack cakes. Supposed to be checking emails, all I got is messages from ass-naked females.
Cookies!
I don't know no Jenny, she said it's free and I won't owe her a penny. And that's the last time I saw her, but thousands of more horrors on online Gomorrah. Inside them, they got them with their curls out, and they got a better sales pitch than the Girl Scouts. I wonder what I owe her for a whole box of caramel coconut Samoa. Okay, honey, sweet dreams. Now it gets very serious like peak creams. A metal hand feels squished it on the quilt. Mrs. wakes up and I'm killed over spilled milk. Locked in, looking at your picture. Fully clothed winter and I'm right there with you. Thinking about the last time I split your wishbone. A man could only wish you do the same till he get home. Fat chance, at least he got snacks that I have to do till a brother get back. Until then, smack one-eyed Jack. And hope one of his peoples could hook him with a tri-pack. That's 3 different flavors, chocolate, vanilla, and strawberry wafers. He acting all hard, about to get beat up. I'll show him what time it is once I get this sheet up. Soon as he fell off the beat down, all I hear is
13 cell, put the sheet down.
Damn, CO, what the hell does she know? Besides the fact she want her back dug out on the D-Lo. A workaholic with a fountain and an ink pen. House in the mountains and he stopped drinking again. In the wee hours, he's gotten farther. Needing 3 showers, being hot and bothered. The whiz with her leg bent, pregnant. God bless the day she wondered where her egg went. He got the L, but it's hard to drink without it. And can use some cookies, but try not to think about it. Watching bet on jabs for knowledge on file. Every other commercial, college hoes gone wild. Soft batch, he prefer the other bunch like they got for lunch. Chocolate fudge, butter crunch. Don't mess with the Ritz bits, weekends, saltines, and Triscuits.
No.
Matzo's and Cheez-Its. Cat sugar fits every time they see a nice pair of Chips Ahoy, double chocolate chunk. Something with the bubble in the junk in the trunk. Even the Oreo, no matter what the weather. Always kept it dipped in milk and stuck together. In the game, he's shameless. Even uses a code name, famous Amos. Cheaper than a short stay at the Days Inn. Good like 25-cent oatmeal raisin. Give it up to who invented the camera. Never mind the gingerbread man or the grandmas. Make sure she don't wake from a dream chill or get caught with a handful of cream filled.
Cookies!
It might seem ill.
Oh, cookies!
Now vote for a new world leader. I nominate Doom. All in favor, say aye. Aye!
Oh no.
Doom is master of the world.
I'd sure hate to see that ugly mug of yours in my history book.
You've disturbed me for the last time.
Hey, you know something, gang? That Doom ain't really all bad. I had me a real good time, you know? I mean, between you and me, I kind of like being black.
Well, maybe if we're lucky, he'll attack us once more and send you back, Benjamin.
Very funny, very, very funny.
He must be mad.
No, if anyone can do it. Nevertheless, let's get out of here while we can.
Temerity, the unmitigated gall, to sit up there and bloviate about this stuff, and you ain't even in first place. And they beat you, and you gonna sit up here because you wanted you. Shut the hell up! No, just stop it! Nobody wants to hear that from the Klee.
You know, I'm not interested in Hollywood bullshit. I've been very much influenced by direct cinema.
Flipping the bay once again, Mimosa showing nothing as it's expected.
Do you know about flipping the bay? It's so easy, you're gonna wonder why you didn't think.
Hey, is this Pure Reed?
It is.
Hi, this is Max from over at Fishcenter. I was wondering, I think you guys recently got a Sohal Tang and a Majestic Angel. Did you hook up with anybody? I'm sorry, I'm being rude, but I'm wondering if you got
The Soho is like $300, and usually the passers are about $150 usually.
Never would have thought Tang would have gone for twice as much of Old Blue as a price.
It's the Fishcenter Film Festival.
Look, this is the way it works in the film festival.
Wait, I thought it was 2.
The Matt Harrigan Short Story Contest.
The Andrew Cho medium-length essay contest.
Don't
Deadline
forget the Hamburger
December
Halloween
31st.
costume contest.
I think it's
Deadline
great
November
just to have
1st.
these things. Our
Sexier
viewers
is
could
better.
just-
Hey, Matt, how's the water?
It's as long as everything stays normal and nobody has, we don't have any reoccurrence of any problems, we might be able to bring back hamburger. And if I'm looking at my calendar right, Halloween might work as a good day.
Fishcenter Live, 708-794-6386. Welcome to week 5 of the autumn season. Mimosa took home the king last week. What were the other 3 weeks, Max?
Well, I can tell you real quickly.
That's Max talking.
I could tally them.
That's Dave.
Dave, can you tell us them?
No, I didn't know if you said I could tally them or I could
tell you them.
Tell you them.
Real quickly. Week 1 was Mimosa. Week 2 was Mimosa. Week 3 was Slider. And Week 4 was Mimosa. That's the standings of the Kings so far. Can you believe that, David Bonowitz?
Yes, I do. I don't think you would lie about it. I don't know what you'd have to gain by lying.
Do you think I'd lie about it?
No.
Might not remember, and he just might make it up. Not necessarily
No, I
lie.
wouldn't do that. I wouldn't do that.
I believe it.
Dave, how was your
wonderful
Mimosa Queen weekend?
Best. Had the best weekend I've had in a long time.
Really?
Yep.
Okay.
Somebody in chat wrote Flippin' the Bay, which is how I interpreted it also. B-A-E.
Oh, like the slang way.
Yeah.
What does that mean?
Like
boyfriend. It's like
Yeah.
a new way to say boyfriend.
Derby Field, flipping that bay. Does that mean like switching up lovers?
Switching lovers.
Or rolling over? Maybe that's what it means.
Huh.
Maybe it means all these things.
It could mean anything. You want it in Fishcenter where anything is possible.
Anything goes and usually does. Anything can happen and usually does.
Anything goes and usually does. And guess what, Matt? I got a surprise for you. Cho was also here.
No, that's no surprise, Max. I see him
Cho, when's the last time you took a day off?
yesterday.
I don't remember.
Cho, did you get a haircut?
Indeed, I did.
Where do you get your haircut? How does that work? Where do you go?
I go to one of 2 places. My friend's father cuts my hair, and he has 2 locations. One in
Malcolm?
Athens. No. One in Athens, one in Johns Creek.
One.
Your friend's father?
Yep.
Does he give you a discount?
Hell yeah. I get a cut and a wash for $10.
And does he wash your hair too?
Indeed.
$10.
$10.
Wow.
It's pretty sweet. It's good to know people.
Does he specialize in Asian hair?
He specialized in my hair.
Uh-huh.
My haircut is specific.
Why is it specific?
It's just a particular high top-ish, fade-ish thing.
Remember to play Guess That Rustic Fall DIY game. A great game that's taking the bays by storm. 3 options, 3 things are included in this activity, and this is worth up to 25, 30 points depending on how specific you are with this activity.
Is that a vice grip?
Looks like there's a vice grip
thing.
That's fine, Max, but we're going to need someone to call in for that.
I know. I'm just throwing it out there for them. And we also have other games. Oh, did I talk over the phone number?
Ned was in today.
say anything cool?
He FaceTimed me when he first got here. And I said, whoa, a FaceTime from Ned.
Oh, put a shirt on, Ned.
No, but it was an accident. But it was a real weird...
Was he trying to call you?
Yeah, he tried to call me, but then he accidentally FaceTimed.
Plot thickens, Dave.
Mm-hmm.
Did he get angry at you?
No. No.
Dave. The
A little
plot
bit.
thickens.
A little bit.
It was an accident. Completely unintentional. Could happen anyway.
Ned wanted to discuss future fish options. Big news that came through on Friday. Hamburger is making his triumphant return 1 week from today. What do you think about a clear house for Hamburger? Is that an option?
Oh, yeah, it's absolutely an option.
So he needs a little cave?
But don't we have the fan-given cave?
Without regular maintenance, that clear house would not remain clear very long.
Well, that's why we have Ned.
But wouldn't a clear house be better looking than a house that obscures him?
I mean, it would be cooler, sure, but unless you clean it every time, it's going to get
Why,
gross.
because Hamburger's going to poop in his cave?
Well, you know how anything sitting in water for...
But, yeah, it's like the tank. I mean, you
You'll
can
get
clean
pruned
it the same way
fingers.
that you clean the tank, right?
I'm not sure that it's worth it, because you'll have to take
like a-
Hamburger's home away from him every week, and...
It's just like a little bowl that you pull out and... I don't know. I find myself defending Hamburger's home.
No, I don't think that he shouldn't have a home. I agree with that, but the logistics of a clear one, I think you should think it through.
Just clean it.
Yeah, you clean it. You put it in the dishwasher.
Well, Vlad is dead, says hi, Max.
But wait,
Couple
you'd have
times.
to clean the other one, wouldn't you?
If it's not see-through, you wouldn't have to clean it. And then
Wouldn't you rather have something that you clean and that you can see him in, rather than have him be obscured and not see him?
I don't think it would be good for Hamburger's psyche to be dislodged weekly. You know what I'm saying?
Well, he wouldn't be dislodged.
You'd pull it up, just remove the...
With him in it?
No, it's a
Has a
it's a
bottom.
lid. It's not a
Bottomless.
It's not a bottom. It's just a little top.
Yeah, but while you take it out to clean it, he's got nowhere to go.
Yeah, that normally happens anyway,
I
though,
mean, how
right?
would you feel
He's
if,
never
like,
had
once a
one
week
before.
some giant person just, like, ripped your home off the ground and, like,
Doesn't that
scrubbed
happen
it and
already?
put it back down every week?
That happens regularly, and I have no issue with it.
Yeah, Joe, it happens regularly, and Matt has no issue with it.
No, I put my robe on.
We should get a few eels.
Joe, see, look it. This would be the difference. Check this out. An artist's representation. We could do this lid, and it's like, oh, where's Hamburger?
Well, he'd have a
Maybe he'd
little cutout
pop
for
up,
his
and he'd be
head.
like,
It's like the meat wad
No,
down
there-
there.
you're missing the door.
okay, you'd have a door.
Yeah, put a little door on it.
You don't
There
need a
go.
door. You need an entrance.
Hamburger's just like right there. Hi, I'm
Yeah.
there. Or you could have this, and this is kind of cool. Like, I didn't even realize how cool it was until I made it to show it off. But that might just be because I made it and I like things I do. What? Burger sticking out. See-through lit burger. Furagita.
Igloo.
What? Igloo. Joe, I mean, look at
I hate
that.
myself for laughing.
Look at that. Igloo. Come on,
Max,
look at that.
that would look awesome for about 4 days. And now, if you're going to age that thing, start putting little green and brown patches of shit stuck to it, because that's what's going to look like.
You're saying it's
very
gonna
quickly.
You're saying it's gonna look more like.
But it's going to look like your bathroom floor.
First of all, my bathroom floor is blue.
Concerned about algae?
See, before after,
All the
still
shit
pretty
that grows
cool.
in water.
Still cooler.
It would be very gross very quickly.
So you take it out, you run it through the dishwasher, put it back in, or just
But
scrub
see,
it
I
with a
think that's
sponge.
disruptive to
Yeah, I
Hamburger.
got
that
my
defeats
own
the purpose of having a
invisible
home
tube.
for him.
What? You're into people.
I do.
The risk,
I
right?
kind of think having this kind
People
of
might see you.
transparent glass dome
People might see you.
aesthetically might be weird in there among all the naturalistic rocks and
And the natural
coral.
tiny ship.
Yeah, exactly. Thank you.
Dave, you're one of those people who's all about naturalism. Did you know you wouldn't have your dumb specks on your four eyes face if it weren't for naturalism? Come on, dude. If it weren't for science?
They're glasses.
Yeah, specs.
Glasses.
Well, I'm pretty sure you value that retainer you wear every night.
It's a mouth guard. I suffer from bruxism as far
You have
as
bruxism?
yeah. I suffer
Oh
from
my
it.
gosh.
You have bruxism.
I do?
Yeah, you talked about it.
No, I never talked
You
about
talked
bruxism.
about your
Dave,
bruxism.
I don't even know what it means.
But see, look what else Dave has. You know what else Dave has?
What?
Wonderful teeth.
Oh, wow.
Let's see.
All right?
I mean, they're normal. You know, they're
So
not like
you're hating on his appliances, but there's a result.
I'm not hating on him. I'm
I
just
like
saying
normal
he's
teeth.
a little
Max, you were
hypocritical.
totally hating
No,
on
I was saying he's a hypocrite because he's always like back to nature. He's always like
Here's the thing,
Voltaire
Max.
and all this nonsense. But he's a hypocrite.
I know, I
because he wears
definitely-
glasses
here's
and has
the
a
thing.
retainer.
So what? I am a
But
hypocrite.
look at his
you know
teeth.
what? But I only wear my bruxism mouth guard when I sleep, when no one can look at my teeth.
Well,
Is it
I
'cause
think
you
it's
choke on your tongue?
No, it's yeah, grind my teeth.
I think mouth guards are great.
Is that what that is?
Oh, I do have that.
That's a nasty
Lupin's
word
swimming
for teeth
around.
grinding?
We did
Yeah.
talk about that. You're
Yeah.
right.
Sliders swimming around.
I talked about it in dumb guy terms.
Jeremy Lake's
I talked about it in
Grind my
medical
teeth.
terms.
I want to talk more about the fish.
Yeah, Max, go ahead. Do it.
Flump
So-
swimming around. I don't want to do
Call up the possible fish that I sent you.
You sent me in a text, and I did not bring my phone in here, but I do remember you saying there was a squirrel fish option.
Uh-huh. I'll just read you them, and then you can call them up. That's because I woke up that day and I thought I had sand in my mouth, but it was tooth from stress.
That's rough.
One option was the squirrel fish.
Uh-huh. There's a squirrel fish. That doesn't look that good. But Ned said it would be a great fish for the tank.
What else was there?
Pygmy angel.
Pygmy angel?
Yeah. Max, would be
I
my
thought
pygmy
angels,
Yeah.
angels were bad in general, I thought. Although I
So
guess
you're
if it's
thinking of fallen angel.
I guess if it's a
Angel of
pygmy,
death.
it's small.
Demons are bad.
Sometimes in nursing homes, they say that a man in a top hat was there, and then the next day they die. That's an angel of death.
Like the Exorcist guy?
I don't know. It's something I've heard of from nursing homes.
Pygmy angel.
He's cute.
Can we see the whole thing?
That's not. I actually, oddly enough, I can only display this much of a picture today for the rest of the show.
Wow.
And it's getting smaller every time.
He looks kind of like Ron side.
Oh.
All right, here's the next one. Flame angel.
It's a great name.
Wow.
Look at that. Oh, look at this guy, huh?
Oh,
We don't
wow.
have anybody this color except for that loser Jeremy Legg.
Damn. It looks almost like a jack-o'-lantern.
Perfect for Halloween.
Like a reverse mammoth.
Is he poisonous? He looks like he'd be poisonous.
And then he just said generally different tangs, saltwater tangs.
But isn't it paradoxical that we're talking about angels and tangs, and angels and tangs are what screwed this tank in the first place?
Well, I mean, it's not all tangs, dude.
Not all tangs.
That's fair.
What
Not
about,
all different angels, too.
Did he mention any triggers?
Just because one of the M&Ms in your bag of tangs is poison doesn't mean all of them are.
Yeah, but you could never trust him. At least I wouldn't.
Round.
Who wouldn't you trust? Tangs or angels?
The rest of the M&Ms.
Round one.
I mean, if they're small, but Tang
Yeah.
started out small, and he got huge.
Huge.
Huge. Frickin' huge. Yeah, I wouldn't mind seeing some triggers back in there. I'm with you, Dave. Hashtag I'm with Dave.
Oh, I like that.
10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5,
Oh, shoot.
3, 2,
Screwed it up.
Flump's gonna win this round.
One for Jeremy Legg. And a second one for Jeremy Legg. I'm sorry I talked trash to you, Jeremy Legg. You're the smallest guy, but you're a strong fighter.
Flump's gonna win this round, guaranteed.
Don't say shit like that, Dave. It's going to jinx it.
No.
Oh, badass over there. Well, Greenberg gets 2 points. Oh, Lupin up in the back getting a point. Hiding from his very sad defeat last week. Was that Mimosa getting a point? she got at least one right
she got
there.
Just one there, yeah.
one for Slider, and another for Mimosa. Remember how many points Mimosa had last week, Dave? Like 237.
Yeah, it was a lot.
Another for Slider, and one for Greenbird.
Flump.
Is Slider getting a hover bonus, or did he disappoint? One for Flump, one for Mimosa.
No, Slider went all the way off of it.
One for Lupin.
Flump.
One for Flump, one for Lupin, one for Greenbird.
Flump, come on. Do it.
And Slider almost getting pointed this round.
The end.
Embarrass me.
Yeah, Slider just missed.
JJ Drake's asking what time CrossFit's coming on. That show's been canceled.
Well, I wouldn't say it's canceled. It's just we still do crosswords, but it's
rebranded,
just,
right?
Rebranded.
That's the word.
It's been canceled. It's now Blood Feast. Dave, it's none of your business.
No, it was a little bit.
Oh, really, Dave?
Anybody in the chat have any ideas? Let's see. Blobfish.
A lot of joke ideas, right?
Trigger.
Look at Flump taking bites out of the rock. His teeth are looking. He's looking a little long in the teeth.
Hey, also, is it worth getting copies of our old fish?
No.
Why no?
Maybe if they look different.
Well, then they wouldn't be a copy.
Yeah.
But we can get clones, like we can get Old Blue. We can get...
I don't think that's allowed.
Like another Dottie.
We can get another Dottie.
Really?
Dave, Flump did not win.
I know that. I think when I said that Flump would win, I just wanted to see how you were going to react.
Fishcenter Live, what's your name? Where are you calling from?
Failed.
Hypocrite.
Hey guys, it's Cash from Jax.
Hey Cash. Cash, what do you think about the idea of getting replicants of our previous fish?
Well, I mean, it's always a good idea to try and carry on the fish's spirit, but, sometimes it's just a good way to move on, to new things and, new shows and just accept it.
You're on the no side of that idea.
Yes.
I like it.
Did you have an answer for the DIY, or did you want to play another game, Cash?
Cash.
Well, unfortunately, I'm just hanging out in my happy place. I actually had a question for you guys. I was wondering if you could help me with something.
Are you in a clear bowl, Cash?
No. Unfortunately not.
Do you wish you were?
The beautiful bayou.
Flump just swims so high.
What do you think about the idea of a clear house for hamburger?
Is the house going to be shaped weirdly, or is it just going to be a glass house for Hamburg?
Well, they're typically shaped like little domes, so we could get a clear one for him that would afford a little bit of protection, or it can be not clear.
I'd say clear, and yes, I would be on board for that.
Okay. Two good answers so far from Cash.
So, how many new fish should we have?
Oh, boy. Now you're asking the hard questions. Well, I would probably start out with 2 and then move on from there just to see, if the fish are comfortable with the 2 new ones, and you can try introducing a 3rd or a 4th. Just all depends on how the fish feel.
Yes. It's got to be a minimum of 2. Ned suggests 2 or 3 at a time.
Am I winning points for fish right now?
Cash has all the right answers so far.
No, but you are earning yourself a place on this week's board for callers. We're trying to find out who the best caller is so far. We've only had one this week, so you're in first with 5 points for a good Q&A session.
Cash.
Oh,
wow, awesome. Thanks, guys.
You can also win points for winning games.
You're the only caller.
You also get +1 for a good connection.
Now, can a caller call in and award points to Cash?
Yeah.
But they have to award their own points to Cash.
Right.
If they get 10 points, they can give 2 of them to
It's a
Cash.
sacrifice.
You can't divide them among fish, but you can divide them among Cash.
Yeah.
Cash is king.
Cash is king. You have your own slogan. Like that.
But, you guys know music, right?
Yeah, of course.
I've heard of it.
It's like
Well,
organized
there's a pretty-
sounds, right?
Yeah, there's a pretty classic song that I keep hearing on, your television network, and I was just wondering if you could help me,
I got it right here.
give you the name of it.
This? Is this it?
Unfortunately, it's not Yakety Sax.
Oh, Yakety Sax.
It's a completely different.
Can you give us a
But
hint?
if you'd like, I can sing you the first few bars.
Yeah.
So it's kind of like a jazzy, upbeat, played on instrumental.
Oh, I got it. I got it right here.
What a lovely voice.
Thank you. Anyways, Max, are you considering becoming a nihilist?
Yeah. I've already entered that. It's a fundamental dimension of my path to positivity.
Enigma?
Is nihilism. But you get +2 for your voice.
Thank you.
No, give him +3.
+3, Cho says, putting you at a total of 9 points.
Wow. How about a game?
Do you have a fall-time animal noise game? Because otherwise I can't watch the screen.
I'm going to say you can't watch the screen. You're not actually watching. That is a -10.
That was a -10 cash. That
Not
puts you
watching.
into still first place.
You're at -1 points. Thanks for calling, though.
Thanks, Cash.
Well, no problem, guys. Have a good day.
Whoop, whoop, I'm done with you. Take that to the bank.
I think -10 is a bit of a harsh penalty.
Oh, Ned had one more fish. Check this fish out, Max.
Oh, God. Am I
when
going
you're
to
done.
go nuts on this?
It feels good to even say it.
Feels good or feels bad to say
Feels
it?
good to say it.
Better than Flame Angel?
Flame Angel's pretty good.
Flame Angel is-
Flame Angel.
But you're gonna
rock
love
and
to.
roll.
You guys are gonna love to say this one too. Ready? Golden Puffer.
Golden Puffer. Wow.
And you know what, Matt? Not only is it
Oh my
cool to
gosh.
say, but
Uh-huh.
take a look at this sucker.
No way.
Hell yeah.
I want a Golden Puffer.
Wow.
How about he's also pricey? Ned said.
We got the money.
Hell yeah.
Look at him going around the junior league. But he wouldn't be there. He'd be in the major league.
Oh, look at this Golden Puffer.
No, wait, let's put him in the Major League now.
Hell yeah, that yellow monster.
Dave, is that real?
I think so. I don't know. At least as far as Google Image
That looks like your pud. Dave, you know my Dave,
Does
you
your
know my
pud have
pud?
a face on it, Dave?
Dave, you know my
Amazing.
pud?
Yeah, well, yeah, it has a little.
Does G Young draw little eyes on it?
Dave, do you know my pud?
No.
Google eyes?
Come on. Grow up.
Grow a pair. Men's jokes for men.
Men's jokes.
Golden Puffer looks pretty awesome.
Yeah.
How much are they, I wonder?
If you got to ask, you can't afford it, Dave.
I don't know. I didn't ask. You know what that means? I can afford it.
That's right.
Hold up, guys. Here's pretty crazy. Oddly enough, totally contradictory to other recent events. Apparently, Golden Puffer comes with a golden Motorola phone from Nokia.
Shit. We'll have to put it in a Ziploc.
And on the front screen of the Motorola, guess what you can watch? Let me switch modes.
The old singular
You
logo.
can watch.
You can watch Fishcenter.
Why can't we just get every fish? Just every kind.
We need like 4. Remember we got all the junior league, and now they're playing points, but their tank is too big for their small bodies.
Fishcenter Live. What's your name? Where are you calling from?
Hey, it's Tony.
Oh, hey, Donnie.
Hey, how's it going?
That is going to be a -1 point on the board.
Ooh, and it's a tie. I love when
Yeah,
it
it's
gets
tied.
competitive.
It's a loser board.
I heard you getting your fish.
Huh?
I heard you getting your fish.
Take the hair out of your mouth. Say it again.
I said I heard you getting new fish.
Yes. Where'd you hear that?
From you guys.
Entertainment Tonight.
Well, yeah, that too. I was, watching Entertainment Tonight.
Entertainment Tomorrow Night. It's a future entertainment show. Go on, Tony.
So I was thinking I was probably going to send you guys a gift package because I know you guys are missing the fish and everything.
Well, that's sweet of you, Tony.
Because I know you guys are going through a mourning period, right?
Oh, I think you're thinking of stupid morning bullshit.
Oh, look, your package arrived.
Dave, we just got the
open it
package.
up.
Holy crap, Tony.
Wow, thanks, Tony.
Thank you.
Oh, that's been... I thought that was sitting on the table. It's actually on the floor? Box is huge.
Huge.
I don't think that's mine.
It says from Tony on it.
Could have been.
It's definitely your handwriting.
Definitely it tells a giant pencil wrote this address. Cupped in a fist. Atlanta
Is there
with
any,
2 T's.
Any games we can play?
Depends, Tony. Are you watching the screen? Here, Max.
Yes, I am.
It's addressed to you.
Are we
to
going
the owners.
to open this first?
Oh, something's peeking out the bottom of it.
I know what it is.
Already?
Y'all gonna love this.
Y'all ready for this?
Y'all gonna love this, y'all.
Y'all gonna make me lose my mind.
Up in here. Dave, you're quoting Outcast.
Up in here.
I wonder, remember when you got a piece of wood, Max?
This is not a
It's a
piece of wood.
box. It might be a piece of wood.
It's a box and a
You
box.
were right. I love it.
Throw it at Dave.
I'm not going to throw it at Dave.
That's
Perfect. Tony, so thoughtful.
I love it.
I want to let you know this comes from Prime Pet Deals.
Made in China.
Came from China, Max. You see that?
Now I'm made in China. Tony, did you like that?
Oh, I loved it.
Thank you, Joni. Huh, Tony and
Joni.
Cho. Joni Mitchell. How do you open this shit? Hey, you know what I mean? Come on, dude. Oh, y'all gonna love this.
How do you know what this is?
I saw it.
Oh, man. Nothing I hate more than styrofoam.
Really?
Oh, little bits. Oh, look at this. The hell is it?
Holy shit.
I'm not gonna lose that fucking ship again, you piece of fucking shit.
No, that's a
Honky tonk
submarine.
Oh, my
Look
God.
at that.
Wow.
Hey, leave this shit, you honky tonk motherfucker.
Submarine. Tony.
Tony!
Tony, did
You outdone yourself.
Yep.
How did you know he wanted that?
I just had a feeling.
Hey, Dave, I'm hungry. Can I eat this submarine sandwich?
Right, like a hoagie. It's
Zach
very-
Crane was telling me my tongue's really long and does a funny thing at the tip.
So wait, can that thing serve as a home for hamburger?
Whoa.
It's hollow.
Wow.
Are you saying this is better than egg-laying mammal's home for hamburger?
I'm not saying it's better. I'm saying it just could be one.
That's awesome.
Maybe he can have several.
Maybe. Where does it go? Which tank?
I'm gonna go put it in right now.
I think you have to wash it.
Yeah, we gotta rinse it off.
That's a really nice submarine, though.
Everything that comes from China is coated in lead,
That's not true.
and you just licked it.
I didn't. That was a fake lick. It was perspective. Look.
Sometimes when I'm at the urinal, Max will just put his face right on the wall next.
Yeah,
next to
because it tastes good.
You know,
That thing is awesome.
consider germs and stuff.
Well, I bet I'm immune.
Is that really from Tony?
It's like the Count of Monte Cristo.
iChar says, Max, eat some of that box.
Okay. Can Sally come in and vacuum afterwards like she did in that picture where she was a Ghostbuster? Just kidding. We'll vacuum.
I think that was tape.
Tony, thanks for calling. You're in second place with -1.
Oh, cool, man.
Well, tied for first.
Tied for first.
And Dave, look.
Oh, wait, hang on. Can I put myself on the list?
You're on the list. You're second.
I am?
Yeah, you're in second
Yes.
place.
So happy.
You're tied.
Congratulations, Tony.
Thank you. Thank you.
Thank you, Tony.
Double thank you.
That thing
All
is
right.
pretty sweet. Pretty
Oh,
See you guys
I'm
later.
covered in these dumb things.
It's our ticks.
Oh,
Max,
shoot, those are
let's
ticks.
Update that scoreboard.
What did he get? Did he really send that? Or was he just claiming it?
I don't know.
You
Thought
have
you
the
knew.
thing.
It doesn't say who it's from.
I don't see why he would lie about
He
it.
claimed it.
Well, but he said, I don't think mine's here yet.
I don't think Tony would lie. I think he was
Well,
being
if he gets
coy.
it, he gets a plus 10, right?
I don't think that's really from him.
Didn't he say he wanted to send us something?
Yeah, I think that's what he said.
Okay, so it's not from him.
No, so we can only give him. Well, shit. Should we give him anything for that? I mean, he was pretty convincing.
He was. We all thought.
Yeah, I think believability gets a 1.
1 or 2. I was thinking 2.
I don't care.
2 points for good BSing.
All right, Tony moves into first place of the viewer leaderboard
with 1 point.
Valuable prize
Positive
coming his
1.
way if he can hang on to this.
Now, what is the prize?
Styrofoam.
We will send a valuable prize. Okay?
No.
Round 2. Round 2.
It'd be cool if Hamburger lived in that submarine. I would love that, David.
Do you think he would know to live in there, though?
Yeah. Just instinctually,
Eels
look for.
Blue Pan's up top trying to breathe normal air. Bad idea.
David, it'd be your job to communicate to him how to live in a toy submarine.
1 for Slider.
Probably, I don't think he'd understand language.
Negative 5 for Greenbird, negative 5 for Mimosa, 1 for Slider.
We constructed a toy submarine that you could crawl
Whoa,
into.
of my size?
Yeah.
That'd be really cool.
Yeah.
Badass on the field on the bottom of the junior league area.
I see it.
I know you see it.
Blue
1
Pan.
for Blue Pan. Here comes Green Guy. So, Dave, when it comes to this L formation, who benefits more on this day? Does it seem to be a junior league side formation strength or a major league?
You know, I found it's hard to say who benefits with this setup because it's kind of we're up to the whims of what's happening outside the tank. Like on Instagram on Friday, I saw our coworker Cody posted a video of the junior league tank, leading me to believe that maybe he was shooting that video during the fish tank show, which is why they were so distracted.
That was a great video, though.
Yeah, it was a great video, but
he was interfering.
Is that 1 for Greenbird?
Negative 5 for Slider.
I'm not blaming it on him.
Plus 1 for Greenbird.
Plus 1 for Slider, plus 1 for Greenbird.
He didn't know.
I don't think he knew.
Another badass gone to waste. Oh, there's Slump.
Wow, this submarine a lot heavier duty than I imagined. Has a real weight to it.
I mean, I don't think Hamburger would fit all the way in there, but he could at least, like, maybe drape himself into it.
I could see him shoving himself, and it's smooth inside.
Yeah.
The rock here feels rough. A little jagged, but inside...
The hull.
The hull... maybe sand that part down a little bit.
Really? You're going to sand it?
It may not be
It's a
big
little
enough for him.
sharp ridge, but
I'm sure he'd love exploring it.
You could just go into it sometimes, Dave.
Or he could pull the infinity move and just tuck, like, his tail and his head in.
I mean, he likes a little white pipe. Now.
oh wow, it's snowing.
Lupin got 1 positive point that round. Is that correct, Dave?
That's correct, Max.
Negative 2 for Greenbird, negative 2 for Slider. Slider going to a net 0. Greenbird down to 2. Lupin with 3 points.
Sorry.
See, Matt, here we are. We usually bitch about other shows screwing up the place.
Yeah, Matt, you're going to have to clean this up.
Yep.
Now we're the assholes.
Yep. I'll clean it up. It's the least I could do.
We'll see.
We'll see.
I don't believe you. That's what I mean. Stupid sticky note still up.
What's up, Cho?
Whoever put that up there, just ask me.
Ask you what?
Sup?
Isn't that like a major line for you that you use when you want to have sex?
And all right, guys, the countdown to Hamburger coming back is in effect. It's just under 7 days at this point. 6 days. We've gone on to the second part of the Hamburger countdown. 6 days left in the stripes. everybody's looking forward for Hamburger to come back. Stick with us all this week as we count down to Hamburger. These numbers are subject to change because of traffic. That's right. Hamburger is being driven here over 7 days, and tomorrow the countdown, it might not lead to the exact same point. It's like GPS. So anything can happen.
And usually does. We're going to release Hamburger live. I hope. Can we do it live? I hope we can do it live.
Ned schedule.
So,
Ned sched.
Release him from the bucket?
Oh, I don't know. Yeah. Maybe he'll come in a tube.
Be netted.
I imagine he'll be in a bucket.
Fishcenter Live, what's your name? Where are you calling from?
Hi, it's Arthur, Boston.
Hey, Arthur, Boston.
How are you?
It's a negative point for you, Arthur.
Why do we get negative points already?
Because you asked, how is it going?
He said, how are you?
How are you? But
it's sort of a thing that we do.
Hey, we're just taking every effort we can to dismiss with the formalities and dispense with the nonsense and get right to the point.
We have to be fair to everyone.
Yeah. Arthur's called for a long time. He's a very loyal listener. We appreciate your call, Arthur.
This is not points for the fish you're losing, though. Just for yourself on the board. You're now tied with Cash.
I understand that.
The good news is you're tied for second.
Don't get pissy at me, dude. Jesus.
I'm getting sassy.
You were getting so sass, McGrath.
-1 for sass.
I disagree.
Kind of you shouted.
You've fallen into second place.
Third
place, I mean.
Yelled.
I think that's just the Boston in him. You can't really...
Like, I get it. And then you called me I believe it was a retard? I don't know what you people do there.
We do a lot of things up here. It's a very provincial town.
I like the water.
Yeah? Which water?
Probably the Atlantic Ocean, my friend.
Well, we have a river and several bays, so just asking.
Several whats?
Rivers.
And?
Bays.
Bays. We were just talking about that just a minute ago.
It's funny, you get no points for saying bay, but I've liked it.
No, he gets 1 point.
Go out there and flip that bay for us, would you?
I'll consider it.
It's time for you to play a game. Did you want to do that DIY game, or would you like to play a new game just in time for the week of Halloween?
What does the new game involve?
It's called Zoom In on Halloween Costume Guess. You see just the face of a person in a Halloween costume, and you got to guess on that zoom in crop on that Halloween costume, guess what the costume they are wearing.
Ooh, this looks tough.
This is worth literally 30 points.
Let's do the DIY game.
Okay.
Opting out.
Oh, man, that was easy money, bro.
Guess that rustic fall DIY activity. You saw it earlier. It looks like planks of wood, a vise, and
spray paint.
Spray paint or something?
Orange spray paint.
Now, do the wood planks there represent 2x4s or just wood in general?
I think they
probably
represent
be
2x4s.
Actual 2x4s.
Cho, are those actual 2x4s?
Going by that picture, I would say yes, they are.
Because that would make a difference on size, yes.
What did Hacksaw Jim Duggan carry around?
A hacksaw.
I think it was a 2x4.
It was a 2x4.
Then yes, they're 2x4s.
He also carried around the American flag a lot.
Okay, well, why don't you guess this rustic?
Okay. My guess would be it's like a I don't know how to phrase this. It's like a thing you can put like hay and pumpkins and things in. It's like a big, almost horse trough.
It's a horse trough.
A horse trough.
Not like a thing that a horse would eat out of, but something that you put fall-related things in, like hay.
You spray orange. You spray it orange.
Yeah, you paint it a seasonal color.
An orange horse trough.
Let's see orange horse trough, and Cho will tell you how many points it's worth. Cho, are you ready?
I am ready.
Oh, dude, I'm sorry. It looks like it was wooden plank pumpkins.
I thought it was...
What the...
Huh.
Little
Really,
planks of
Max?
wood made into pumpkins.
Kind of looks like...
You paint orange.
That's the worst thing.
Dynamite bundles.
You're just chopping up the 2x4s.
Listen, it's a. If you go to DIY Swank, you can learn how to make these wooden pumpkins. Kind of a little rustic looking.
Kind of like 8-bit, too.
Hey, Arthur, nice try.
Well, thank you.
Yeah, you were unfortunately way off, and
Yeah.
you don't get any points for that guess.
Fair enough.
Thanks for calling.
Thank you.
I like Arthur.
Does he
Max,
get anything
that
for
was-
humility?
That was super tough. That
And
was
that's why I said maybe you want to play the game with the costume.
You did offer it.
Ajax loves this game. He says, ha ha ha, WTF, like the podcast. On Thel line.
708-794-6386.
Is that Massive Attack? Nice.
I think it's actually Dr. House.
Yeah, Joe, it's a massive attack.
Nice.
Round 3.
Literature is a medium that is kept.
What's that, Max?
Literature is litter. You
guys start your short stories yet?
I haven't, but Ji-Young has.
Well, that's what told me he's writing one.
It's hard to write stories.
Not really if you know what you're doing.
I don't know what I'm doing.
Hey, Max, call up the homepage, would you?
Hold up. Sure did. You mean Adult Swim or Yahoo?
Adult Swim. I would just like to point out some of the amazing pieces of art that have shown up on the homepage. People might be interested in them.
And that's right, the new Vinnie Pucci, which is the most mixed media comic strip we have. Down near the bottom, a little bit of a joke on melted cheese. Save the best for last, they say, which is why Vinnie Pucci is the third best comic. I like these drawings.
Dream Corp premieres there.
That premiered last night, I believe.
Yeah.
Did you watch it, Dave?
No, I missed it.
What were you doing? Watching Westworld?
I think I'd fallen asleep by the time it would have premiered. Had a big weekend.
Westworld is deep. I feel like I need to rewatch each episode 3 or 4 times.
What network is that on?
I feel that way about
Home
the
box office.
Real Housewives of Orange County. I have to watch them at least 2 or 3 times.
Right, you gotta get all the nuances, right?
Round 3.
All right.
And remember, with the short story contest, your story has to be called "It's in my bones!" !
You got 3 weeks to pull this off.
The theme is horror.
It's short.
And the extended deadline for the film festival, of course, November 1st. And then once that closes, that's it.
That's a week from tomorrow.
It's a week from tomorrow, wow.
And if you don't make that, you still have 2 more weeks to write a short story.
And I want to remind everyone of something that is, I think, almost as important, if not more important. Do not forget the Hamburger Halloween Costume Contest. The deadline is November 1st. That's this weekend. Or next Tuesday. Or next Wednesday.
4, 3, 2, 1, ignition.
Slider.
5 for
Lupin.
For Mimosa, and 5 for Lupin, and 5 for Mimosa. Oh, is that 5 for Greenbird? I think so.
Greenbird.
Yes.
Oh, yeah. 5 for Greenbird gets a 1, too. Flump coming around for a 5. Oh. He did it with his head, Dave.
He did it?
Got it.
Okay.
5 for Greenbird. 1 for Greenbird.
Yep.
Lupin's like, I want that 5 tooth lump.
And Slider got it. 5 for Slider.
Did Lupin actually get the 5?
No,
or he just said he wanted it.
5 for
Greenbird got one.
Another 5 for Greenbird.
Whoa.
5 for Mimosa. Flump going for the low 5.
Yeah.
Another
Greenbird getting a
5 for Mimosa.
Another 5 for Slider.
Lupin, will he? Oh,
Big
no.
numbers.
Lupin.
There we go.
Yeah. And 1 for
and
Lupin.
1. Yep.
And 1, and 1,
And a 5 for Mimosa.
5 for Greenbird, another 5 for Greenbird. This is Greenbird's night, David.
And it's not even the evening yet.
6 for Mimosa.
That's right, and
Another 5 for Mimosa.
Actually, it's 8:43.
Oh.
1 for Mimosa.
She disconnected, by the way. That's another 5 for her.
Holy shart.
For who, Mimosa?
Yes.
5 for Slider, a very low, close
That's
touch.
the only she in the tank. Tanks,
No?
as far as we know.
Jeremy Leg.
What?
Surprise.
Oh, Greenbird at the very end. Did that count?
5. Yes, it did. 5
Wow.
for Greenbird.
You know, the big surprise, who do you think got more points, Greenbird or Mimosa?
I think
that round?
Greenbird this time.
That's going to be close.
It's Greenbird, right?
I'm gonna
Place your
say-
bets now.
I'm not placing any bets. I
I'm
don't
going
do
to
that.
say Mimosa.
Place your bets in the chat. Who got more points?
I don't have to fart right now, but I really wanted you guys to know that I was going to leave you a fart. So I'm going to have this voicemail. And I'll make a sound that'll be a fart. Call you guys back. This is Tyler. So I'm going to make a fart sound, and I wanted you
Get
guys
to it, man.
so it's on the voicemail, so you guys
Tyler,
got
the
that.
intern sounds different.
Yeah.
Dave, you
So,
scoundrel.
I'll
You
be back in the
want to know what Dave did?
You know what I did?
What did he do?
Look at this, Joe. Who got the most points?
Oh, look at that.
Tied up.
Neither got the most.
That's like one of my bar tricks I've been learning.
How often do you go out to bars, Max? It seems like all you talk about this day is bars, going to bars. I'm worried about you.
I like the Cheeto dust shot, where you get a little bit of flame ball.
The Cheetah Club?
You call it the Flaming Hot Cheeto. You get one of those hot rock shots of spicy whiskey, right?
Mm-hmm.
Put in some Cheeto dust.
Uh, 44 for Greenbird. How about that?
Jumping into the top spot.
Sir Squirt bringing up the rear.
Is he ever going to be removed from the scoreboard? Or are we going to just keep him there?
We're going to have to move him out when the new fish start rolling in.
I mean, he's already been there for shamefully too many weeks.
I'm out of popcorn tonight.
Hey, let's look at the fan leaderboard. Listener leaderboard.
That's right. At the end of the week, we will be choosing a winner who gets what, Matt?
Valuable prize.
In top place is Tony with 1 point. Cash has got -1, and Arthur at -1.
The competition is tight.
708-794-6386. Oh man, these little styrofoam bits are all over the place. Hey, who really sent this sub in?
I have no idea.
We should
I'm
thank
assuming
them.
TK Shogun. I'm going to guess it was TK Shogun. What do you think, Dave?
Was there not a message on the slip?
From the coolness of the gift, I would say it's most likely Juliet and Joseph. Yeah, that's TK Shogun.
Lyle Chipperson made a good suggestion. If you get another Sir Squirt, nothing changes. Maybe we should get one fish, like the former fish.
No, you can't do that.
Well,
why not? There's no rules in fish game shows.
You can't just get the same type of fish and give it the same name.
Well, we could name him Squire. We could name him Squire, and then we don't have
Like
to
from
change
Squire
that's
stuff.
Like, right, we don't have to change much of the graphics. Just add
Insulting.
another line.
That's
2 lines.
Completely disrespecting the legacy of the original.
He's a dead fish. Fishcenter Live, what's your name? Where are you calling from?
Hi, this is Starshine
Hey, Starshine.
from Minnesota.
That's just creepy. Like, if your dog died, would you buy another same breed dog and name it the same
Yeah.
as
I
your
know
last
people
one?
that have done that.
Really? Are they
If Max
weirdos? 'Cause
died,
that's
we have
weird.
another guy who kind of looks like Max. Just put him in here. Call him Max.
He's Eugene Merman.
Yeah.
Lena Dunham?
Yes, Starshine.
Hi, Matt.
Yes.
Can I play a game?
Let me check. Yes.
Yes.
Zoom in on Halloween costume guest time. Spooky game. Are you scared of you're out of your mind?
Am I? No.
Aren't you brave?
Zoom in on Hollywood costume guest.
Halloween. Halloween.
Halloween.
So this was shown briefly earlier. You are
Hollywood.
About to see the face of a person wearing a costume, but all you can see is the face. The object of the game is to tell us what's the person wearing.
For Halloween.
What?
What? That's not right, Joe.
They wearing?
What are they wearing?
What's the costume?
What is the costume?
Well, yeah.
What they're
that's
wearing.
the same thing.
They're wearing.
I guess you're right. That's not
Are
accurate
they?
enough. You have to guess what costume they're wearing.
Okay. Let me guess really quickly. Hold on. Just a sec.
Take your time.
Is that okay? I think maybe a one of the little munchkins from the Wizard of Oz.
That's what you think that is, a little munchkin.
They're wearing a little
Is that what they call?
They
I
were indeed
guess.
called munchkins.
I think they're called Ewoks.
No,
Jedi.
that was Star Trek.
Oh.
You think this person's dressed as a
That was
munchkin?
Battlestar Galactica.
You think this person is wearing a munchkin
Costume.
or the costume?
That's my best guess. Yes.
All right, Dave, I'm going to have you go and chat and figure out what the first person who got the right answer is, because the answer
What
was
is the right answer?
telephone.
Telephone. I see that in chat now.
Okay. I see that
So
in
I don't
chat
get any
too.
points.
Who's the first person who said phone, Dave?
The first person that said telephone was Swashin. Swashin? Swashin. This must be maybe a famous image, because I guess you could see it's a telephone cord.
That's a great costume, and I'm not ruling that out for my Halloween.
Swashin.
That guy's more than one telephone.
Swashin?
Starshine,
Most
very
of the kids nowadays wouldn't even get that.
very solid guess.
They wouldn't know what
Very
that
good
is.
call.
Thank you.
All around.
Thanks, Matt.
Did she make the board?
Okay.
I'd say easily.
She's got to get points on the board, but she didn't win the game, so that is going to affect her.
Oh,
Every
boy.
caller makes the board unless they don't earn enough points to be on the board.
I think her good. She had a
telephone.
real good energy, which I said, at least 2 or 3 points for her good
Sort of a
energy.
cheerful
Thank you.
positivity.
She got the game wrong, though, so I'd say
Cheerful, polite,
So
positive.
That's
plus
minus-
5 energy,
I'd say getting the game
Wow.
wrong, though, is a -5.
minus
Negative
5
5.
wrong.
I
Anything
mean, she
else?
got it wrong.
So that would put her in what place then?
Second.
That would be
with-
solo second.
Wow.
But what about
I'm all right
the
with that.
It's quite low.
I mean, Tony didn't even play a game. How was he in first place?
Well, he got good BSing. That was your thing, Dave. You said give him points for being
I don't
convincing.
think you get punished for losing or winning.
That
goes to the fish. I think the people should get judged on their own merits.
Joe?
I think it's ignorant to not penalize a wrong guess.
Joe! Ignorant.
This is the real world, Matt. Okay, there are consequences.
No, it isn't.
Yeah. There are consequences.
It's not
to
the
being
real
wrong.
world. I know, and she doesn't. And the fish, she doesn't get to give points to the fish.
I mean,
if she's wrong.
Look,
That's 30 points,
It
I
would
said.
be wonderful if we lived in a world where making wrong
Swashin'.
decisions didn't cost you anything.
Swashin', who gets the points?
But this ain't that world.
Who's swashin'?
Swashin'.
Swashin', you get the
Swashin'.
points. 30 points. You tell me a fish, and then we gotta go home.
Oh, boy.
Thanks, Sunshine
Oh,
Daydream.
I get 30 points?
No! Swashin'!
Oh.
Is your name
so
Swashin'?
close.
Sorry.
Thanks for calling.
Swashin'.
Okay, thanks. Bye.
You know what? She was super polite though. +1.
Whoa.
So she didn't even get to stay on the phone to hear.
I think
that she's tied for
I think
first
the
place?
politeness +1 is part of the energy.
Good energy.
Star
Yeah,
shot.
yeah. Because even though we reaffirmed her penalty for being wrong, she's remained positive all the way through the end of the call. You got to acknowledge that.
Okay.
Tie for first.
Oh, Joe, I gotta say, very controversial this decision that you've made.
Well, you've got to make these incremental decisions, and she didn't have that last burst of positivity until the end of the call. So
Swashin', you gotta give us the.
Maybe
Lupan. Lupan gets 30 points.
Oh shit!
Oh, yeah, the Autumn of Lupin. That's right. Keep on forgetting
Yeah, but
about
he
that.
doesn't even have a single kingship yet.
Come on, Dave. You've seen the Board of Kings.
The
and
season ain't over, though. The season ain't over.
Wait, you think Mimosa's gonna win any more?
I mean, the way things are going, Dave.
I don't think so.
She is rocking it.
Coming up on the streams, nothing. Thanks for watching.
Welcome to the good life. Welcome to the good life.
The wait is over.
Welcome to the good life.
And after all the talk, all I gotta say is
Welcome to the good life.
you're welcome. You're all welcome. Like we always do at this time. I go for mine. I got to shine. Now throw your hands up in the sky. Girl, go for mine. I got to shine. Now throw your hands up in the sky.
I'ma get on the TV, mama. I'ma push it down.
Hey, hey, welcome to the good life. What is a sale? Won't even get pulled over in they new V. The good life. Let's go on a living spree. They say the best things in life are free. The good life. It feel like Atlanta. It feel like LA. It feel like Miami. It feel like NY. Summertime shy.
Now throw your hands up in the sky.
So I roll through good. Y'all pop the trunk. I pop the hood. Ferrari. If she got the goods and she got that, I got to look sorry. Yo, it's got to be, cause I'm seasoned. Haters give me them salty looks. Lowry's 50 told me, go ahead, switch the style up. And if they hate, then let them hate and watch the money pile up. The good life.
I go for mine. I got to shine. Now throw your hands up in the sky.
I go for mine. I got to shine.
Now throw your hands up in the sky. I'ma get on the TV, mama. I'ma push it down.
Welcome to the good life. Where we like the girls who ain't on TV, cause they got more than the models. The good life. So keep it coming with the bottles. So she feel booze like she bombed at Apollo. The good life. It feel like Houston. It feel like Philly. It feel like DC. It feel like VA or the Bay or yay. Hey, this is the good life. Homie, tell me what's good. Why I only got a problem when you in the hood?
Welcome to the good life.
Like I'm new in the hood. The only thing I wish it.
Welcome to the good life.
He probably think he could, but I don't think he should.
Welcome to the good life.
50 told me, go ahead, switch the style up. And if they hate, then let them hate and watch the money pile up. The good life.
I go for mine.
Yeah.
I got to shine. Now throw your hands up in the sky.
got to shine. Now throw your hands up in the sky. I'ma get on the TV, mama. I'ma push it down. Have you ever popped champagne on a plane? While getting some she said I never seen snakes on a plane. Whether you broke or rich, you gotta get this. Having money's not everything, that having it is. I was splurging on trips, but when I get my car back activated, I'm back to Vegas. Cause I always had a passion for flashing. Before I had it, I closed my eyes and imagined the good life. Better than the life I lived when I thought that I was gonna go crazy. And now my grandmama ain't the only girl calling me baby.